Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world. That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. That's not much information. Could you tell me more? You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it. No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company. Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it. I will answer as best I... As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Papuelta, Colotus, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimon. Puhdasta sieltä, puhtaa kelpsis, Colotusta. Papuelta, Colotus, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimon. Tustadan kelpaa, hoisidan kelpaa. Tudun tustlaapaan nipu kelpaa, hoisidan kelpaa, inukan kelpaa. Papuelta, Colotus, Ivan Rebut, Ikelti Rimon.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I realize that everyone is out for themselves on Tatooine. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. What? Please tell me you're kidding. I can't get any lower than this, and you would take advantage? Please, no! Take it then. But you may as well have just killed me. You've trapped us here with nothing.
This is beneath even you, stealing from a helpless woman. How could you?
You have no conscience. That plate was all I had. We're trapped here now. All because of you. Darkness, take you, monster.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulera king paija, kislimu po duama? Mucho shak bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jedo baduana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukas magtalea. Akom jus dak miki grabar mogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt Desert Raid. I don't babysit. Easy now, I'm not looking for a fight. This is a friendly place to gather. You're kidding, right? Easy now, come on. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'll just leave, all right? Don't worry about me. Every ship that lands brings a new hotshot. I don't have the time.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Whoa, what'd you say? You know, I come here because the guards stop your kind of trouble before it starts. Well, actually, they probably are. But I'll save you the trouble of testing it. I'm leaving. I'm not wasting ammunition on a fight with you. I've raid to hunt. We meet on the dunes, you watch out.
Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo, Tonkin Ba, Noku Netsak. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Chiwa. Pap.
Papuilta, Kolo Luz, Ivan Webu, Nikel Tirimo, Undasta Shielfa, Ufta Gel Cheese, Kolo Luz, Papuilta, Kolo Luz, Ivan Webu, Nikel Tirimo, Goyo, Anchipian Golupio. Bundas, Ufta Gel Cheese, Bundasta Shielfa, Bundasta Shielfa, Ufta Gel Cheese, Kolo Lufta, Bundas, Ufta Gel Cheese, Bundasta Shielfa. Papuilta, Kolo Luf, Ivan Webu, Nikel Tirimo, Bundasta Shielfa, Ufta Gel Cheese, Kolo Lufta, Bundas, Ufta Gel Cheese, Bundasta Shielfa. Baboy ng tao.
Something you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick. Is there some kind of problem? I'm just doing my job. I don't want any trouble from you. Hey, why are you threatening me? I just repair the crawlers. It's not like I'm packing away the credits. I don't need this. What are you trying to prove? What is this, a mugging or are you begging? Look, here's a few creds. Now leave me alone. I don't need some crazy surge slime threatening me. Got sand people for that. Huh.
Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mura rabes. Uba batu konchi. Tong nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smakdelia. Kuya mi jus kuna jiktanai. Ina kun ba marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadong da chihong kabi. Laboda ni winkis maktoma. Wana kun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja mura rabes.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll. Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is. Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant.
Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before. No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it, too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here. The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh. Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Talk! What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters? I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonda chikokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonda chikokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonda chikokabi. La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mira rabes. Kuyabi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonda chikokabi. Uba patu kochi. Tong nong bong chong nung yang. Tong katok smack delia.
Tuftadan gelfa, horisidan gelfa. Tuden tufblad fandibu gelfa, horisidan gelfa vaninugan gelfa. Bundastar gelfa, uftar gelkis. Ansvarade gurisa tufide andevat. Bundas. Uftar gelkis. Bundastar gelfa. Tuftadan gelfa, horisidan gelfa. Tuden tufblad fandibu gelfa, horisidan gelfa vaninugan gelfa. Venna förde tufta, she endured it out, and ran it out, she offered to.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about. I don't feel like answering. I wouldn't be much help to you anyway. I just race. Don't know about anything else. Deal with that Hutt Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun. No ba murira tilai kuka. Kang libora tong chitsa. Chesko yohabakaba no pi do ula. Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank kontimachit Kava, yun patisa, chiwak aita kang ki jiyokaku. Chiwak aita kang ki jiyokaku. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Kakincha nawabagaon, kinba nikcha lora kun. Chao baso, chino molirani dubo, tong kinba, no kun neksag.
Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bis kin ba mulara choni yun tun jiji ida dwana. Kava vulpa mulji gumana. China pala mula. Tongki ba non tontek. Tun ni chachon kun ne mule brabast. Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba mula draki chichon. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Tongki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.